is Musha and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I am doing another story time, and today we're back with dating horror stories. I'm calling this a dating horror stories because I think it's kind of weird, it's kind of strange. So yeah, welcome to my channel. My name is Musha, and if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe here to my channel because we're Alright, yeah, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any videos that I upload. And yeah, ring the bell, and also let me know what your thoughts, what you think about this video. Do you like it? Do you like these types of videos? Right, so without talking too much, let's get into the video. Okay. Okay, so today's dating horror story comes from something that happened to me obviously a while back, like years back. Like this was like maybe, yeah, when I was still in high school, about to finish high school. I think that was like in, I don't know. I think I was in year 10 or 11, yeah, 10 or 11, one of them. And I met this guy. How did I meet him? Me and my friend went somewhere. She was going to a clinic and she asked me to go with her because she wanted to go get some contraception stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll come with you. So when we went to the clinic, she got her stuff, and then obviously she had to go meet her boyfriend. So I had to go home because it was late, and so we departed ways. Okay, so we departed ways. So I had to get a bus to get home. So where I was waiting for a bus, and across from the bus station, from the bus stop, not the bus station, across from the bus stop, there was like a restaurant, kind of like a takeaway restaurant across from me, and there was this guy in there who worked there, and you know, he was, you know, he was kind of good looking, he was kind of fit or whatever. So, you know, I was there like on my itty bitty phone at the time. I had like a Nokia, what phone was that? I think it was a Nokia something, but one of them brick phones. It was before the smartphone ages, okay? It was before them days. So he was looking at me, I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, I'm looking at, I was like, is he looking at me? Do you know when you're not sure, like, could he be looking at me? Because at that time I don't think I was like confident enough with myself, and I didn't believe in myself, like, you know, I was pretty enough for, you know, good looking guys to look my way. Because yeah, so I was just like shocked. I'm just like, is he looking at me? But then I was just like, okay, whatever, I don't know. So he saw me and he decided to come over, and then he asked me, oh, what's your name, blah blah blah. I spoke to him, and I was like, can I have your number? I was like, oh, okay. Like obviously the guy was good looking, you know, he was good looking. Like I lost my mind. So obviously there was no questions. Like he asked me for the number. It was a dream come true. I was like, oh my god, yes. He asked me for my number. I gave it to him straight away, and we texted, you know, all night. He was texting me, and he was like really fast at texting. He kept, you know, texting me sweet little messages, this and that, and it was really nice. I think we arranged to meet up and things like that. So we met up, and what did we do? We didn't really go anywhere. Like this guy didn't take me, you know, like on a proper date. I suppose maybe he wasn't as young as I was. He was a bit older than me, and he was not in school anymore. I think I was like 16 and he was like 19, and he was 19, and he was a virgin, okay? He was a virgin, so was I at the time. So obviously we met up and we just went like on a bus ride, you know, when you get like a day rider. So obviously ticket for a whole day, and then we just sat on the bus. Like it was going back and forth, and we just sat on the bus like going round and round, and you know, chatting and all those things. And you know, he used to ask me to do things like maybe, you know, like obviously he wanted we would kiss and all those things, but then he told me that obviously he was still a virgin and he was waiting to meet somebody who he was going to marry to be with. But then he used to want to, you know, me to do other things for him, like, you know, down there, like, you know, he touch him and other things, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing here, like, what do you want me to do? It was just weird, okay? It was weird. So anyway, this is the fun part. I went back to school and I told everybody that I was going out with that guy. Bear in mind, he never asked me out. He never asked me out. We were just like seeing each other and stuff like that. He didn't ask me like, would you be my girlfriend? We were just like seeing how things go. But me in my mind, I just assumed that we are going out, and I went and told everybody in school. They were like, oh my gosh, she's going out with him. I think, you know, certain people knew who he was in my school, and obviously they knew that he was good looking, so everyone was like, oh my god, I can't believe you're going out with him, like, he's so good looking. And I was just like, they're like, well. And then I don't know who he spoke to from my school, then he denied the fact that he was going out with me, and I was just there looking stupid and whatnot. But then for some reason I continued to see him and all those things. Like, I continued to talk to him because I just didn't get it. Like, I didn't, you know, you don't get hints, you don't get things that guys do to just like push you away and things like that. Like, I didn't get it, so I just carried on talking to him. And basically when we'd meet up, he would want me to like do things. Like, I don't know if the kids watching here, it's a bit, you know, I want to keep it PG, but yeah, he wanted me to do things, obviously, like maybe so I used to be like, you know, like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do like, you know, they wanted me to do stuff, so I'm like, I'm not doing that. He wanted me to pleasure him with my hands, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, because yeah, like, what's the point? We're not doing anything, so why am I like making you feel good? And yeah, so this is very awkward to talk about. But like, after a while, I kind of like maybe stopped talking to him. Then we got in touch again. Then he was asking me like, oh, he was asking me to do something for him, like, oh, I really want you to do something for me. And I was like, what's that? Because I, you know, as much as I stopped talking to him, I still had that, you know when you have that soft spot for somebody, so like when they get in touch back with you, you're like, you allow them quickly back into your life. So I did. And then he was asking me like, oh, he wanted me to do something for him, and I'm like, what's the something? And then he was like, he wanted us to meet somewhere, and then he wanted me to kick him in the nuts. Like, what? Like, what the hell? What in... Bros. What are you doing? Like, what is that weirdness? What is it? What is it? Why do you want me to kick you in the nuts? He wanted me to kick him in the balls, okay? Like, so basically we should meet up, and then I should kick him in the balls, because he had a fetish, and that was one of his weird fetishes, and he asked people to kick him in the balls. Like, I was one of them, and I feel like he used to go around, you know, like, using all these little high school girls who were excited, like, oh, he was good looking, and then try to see what he could get away with by asking them to do strange things to him. And I'm just like, no, you know, like, I was just like, what the hell? Then I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I said, no, I'm not doing that. That's just weird. Like, why would you want me to do that? And he goes, well, it's a weird, it's a fetish that I have, and, you know, it would make me feel good. And I'm like, no, like, I was just like, no, go away. Like, you're just being weird now. Then he goes, after I declined him and I told him no, then he goes, I'll pay you. Like, oh, you get your friend to do it for me, and then I'll give you guys money. I was like, is this guy okay in the head? Like, is he okay in the head? Like, why would you ask me that? Like, what is this? Are we running a prostitution stuff? Like, why are you offering me money? Like, if I didn't want to do it with no money, why would I now want to do it with money? Like, who do you think I am? I was just like, what? Funke? Okay, why would I want to do that? Like, that is just so strange. Like, I've never come across strange. Well, I have, but that was another level strange of strange things, okay? No pun intended for strange things. But yeah, so he was asking me like, oh, ask your friend and you guys can come round and then I will pay you to do that to me. Then I'm like, what? So like, imagine you went there and then maybe he locked you up and did something to you. Like, what the hell? Like, so I was just like, mate, no. And then so this is what I did. I feel bad now because then I was just like ruthless. I just went on Facebook, published everything that he said and tagged him in it on Facebook, then he blocked me. That was in them times when Facebook obviously was the one when people just used to put whatever on Facebook, like whatever's happening. So I had some weirdo talk to me about kicking him in the nuts. I was like, that is strange. So I posted the whole thing on Facebook and tagged him in it. Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have tagged him in it, but don't think I was just like, whatever, like, watch out, he's a weirdo, don't get in touch with him, or don't let him, like, talk to you, asking you about kicking me in the balls and things like that. Like, who does that? What kind of weirdo? Like, what is this perverted type of behavior that people are doing? Is this what we are doing now, eh? Is this what we are doing? Is this the level that we have got to? No. Yeah, so guys, word of advice, please, 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 whenever you hear guys talking to you and they start sounding weird or strange, or they're just asking you to do things that you don't feel comfortable with, please run, please block them, please tell somebody. Don't just, don't try and resolve things by yourself, or don't try to go to their house. Never ever go to somebody's house that you're not sure of, and especially if you're young, don't go to their house. That was my #1 rule. I never did, even when I was like of age. I never went to people's houses when I wasn't sure about who they were, until I was comfortable and confident that I can trust them. Even though you can never fully trust somebody, you can never be fully comfortable, you can never fully know what somebody is capable of or what their intentions are. So obviously, yeah, that was my dating horror story, kind of. Dating, but I wasn't really dating this guy, but in my head we were dating, okay? And turns out it was a weirdo who liked to be kicked in the balls, because he was a virgin who didn't want to have sex, but he wanted girls to jerk him off, okay? And he wanted me to be one of them, and I said, no, I am not having that. We are not doing that here. We don't do that here, okay? I don't know why I'm doing that accent. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope you've learned something from it. Let me know if you've come across anybody with a weird fetish, if you've experienced anything like that, and yeah, just let me know in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation. I always reply to everybody's comments, so yeah, comment back if you want a shout out. Loudest comment gets a shout out. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Until next time, bye.